Welcome to Wisdom for the Day, a thought-provoking trek through the book of Proverbs, where timeless wisdom awaits. Join us as we unlock the secrets of Proverbs and transform our minds towards embracing true and godly wisdom. Each day, we'll reflect on a different proverb, in order, unraveling its layers of insight and practical application. Get ready to be inspired, challenged, and empowered to live a life of purpose and righteousness. Wisdom for your day starts now. Today is day 211. We're in the 17th chapter of the book of Proverbs, verses 27 and 28, from the New Living Translation. A truly wise person uses few words. A person with understanding is even-tempered. Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they seem intelligent. In verse 27, a wise man thinks carefully. He doesn't suddenly become angry. Now, other people might think that he's slow. Well, they're wrong, because it might take a long time to make a good decision. In verse 28, this verse is good advice for a fool. Solomon again is using humor, because a fool hates wisdom and good advice. Actually, Solomon is pretending that he's advising a fool. He does this because he has a good lesson to teach us all. A fool's words are all evil and foolish, so he should be silent. Then he can say nothing that is evil, and then everybody will think that he's a wise man. The lesson for everyone is this: we should not speak too much. We need to be careful about our words. We should think before we speak. Then we'll be able to use wise words. Now, going back, the first proverb advises us to avoid talking too much. When people get angry, they often say things they regret. A wise person stays calm and doesn't say hurtful things that they're going to regret later. There's a debate about who originally said, "Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and to remove all doubt." Now, there's another version of this saying, "It's better to keep your mouth shut and appear stupid than to open it and remove all doubt." Now, these sayings are often attributed to Abraham Lincoln and Mark Twain. Now, both Lincoln and Twain were familiar with the Bible and had a knack for rephrasing ideas cleverly. It's likely that one of them took inspiration from a Bible verse and added the idea of removing doubt and created the famous saying. So let me ask you, are there things that you really wish you hadn't said? You know, you can't unsay things that you've already said. But for protection in the future, maybe you should memorize verse 28. Well, that's all for today, but I'll be back tomorrow with more of Solomon's wise teachings. For free Wisdom of the Day merch, head to buymeacoffee.com/renewed mindsets and consider becoming a community member. The executive producer of Wisdom for the Day is Yelena McClellan. The co-producer and spiritual advisor is Kimmy Shirley. Intro music by Weston McCurry. If you like this show, do me a favor and tell someone about it. Share it with them. I'd really appreciate it. Until tomorrow, I'm Rick. I love you. See ya.
Hello. Do you ever feel defeated as a Christian in the confusing times we live in today? This is where God's Loving Sacrifice podcast comes in. We do Bible studies to help you strengthen your walk with the Lord in today's crazy world. We also encourage you to share the gospel and the love of Christ with this world in need. John 3:16 tells us about God's loving sacrifice, and we use the Word of God to help you find a fresh perspective on issues like forgiveness, love, obedience, mercy, and reconciliation. Join us as we delve into the true essence of faith in God and our call to go into the world and preach the gospel. So listen at www.godslovingsacrifice.com.